Imagine 4 siblings, one bathroom, and only a single key hanging on a hook. Everyone is in a hurry. If 2 grab the handle at the exact same second, who actually gets in? And what stops the whole morning from collapsing into chaos? So those siblings all want the same bathroom. In computers, programs share one thing too: a piece of memory, a file, a counter. When many helpers, called threads, touch that one shared thing at once, the result gets scrambled. We need a rule for taking turns. Picture a jar holding the number 5. 2 threads both read 5, both add 1, both write back 6. 2 cookies were added, yet the jar only counts 6 instead of 7. One change vanished. That silent lost update is called a race condition. Now that we see the danger, here is the fix. A mutex is just one special key for one shared thing. The rule is simple and strict. You may only touch the shared thing while you are holding that key. No key, no entry. That is the whole idea. So how does a thread take a turn? It calls lock. Locking means grabbing the key off the hook. The instant a thread holds it, the key is gone from the hook, so nobody else can grab it. That thread is now safely the only one allowed inside. Now that thread holds the key, it steps into the protected area, the part of the code that touches the shared thing. We call that the critical section. While it is inside, it can read and write in peace, certain that no one will scramble its work. But what about the others? While it is inside with the only key, threads B and C reach for it and find nothing. So they wait. They politely line up outside the door, pause, doing nothing until the key comes back. Waiting is normal and it is safe. So how does the line move? When thread finishes inside, it calls unlock. Unlocking hangs the key back on the hook. The moment the key returns, one waiting thread wakes up, grabs it, and takes its turn. The key passes from hand to hand, one at a time. And that handoff is the secret. Because there is exactly one key, exactly one thread is inside at any moment. Everyone is mutually excluded from the room while someone else holds the key. Mutex is just short for mutual exclusion. One in, one out, never 2. So remember our scrambled jar, replay it with the key. Thread locks, reads 5, writes 6, then unlocks. Only then does B lock, read 6 and write 7. No overlap, nothing lost. Every cookie is counted. The mutex turned chaos back into a correct, trustworthy number. But there is a trap. Imagine 2 rooms, 2 keys, 2 threads. A grabs key 1 and waits for key 2. B grabs key 2 and waits for key 1. Each holds what the other needs, so both freeze forever. That frozen standstill is called a deadlock. So how do we escape that trap? Use one simple agreement. Everyone always grabs the keys in the same order, key 1 first, then key 2. Now 2 threads can never block each other in a circle. A timeout can also force a stuck thread to let go and retry. Now a tip about good manners. The critical section should be tiny and fast. Grab the key, do the one risky step, give it right back. Holding the key too long makes everyone wait and slows the whole program. A good lock is held for a blink, not a nap. So where do these invisible keys live? Everywhere. They guard your bank balance during a transfer, your game score, a printer's queue, and the rows in a database. Anytime many things share one resource safely, a mutex or a cousin of it is quietly handing out turns behind the scenes. So let's bring it home. A mutex is one key for one shared thing. Lock to take a turn, unlock to pass it on, and only one thread is ever inside. Keep the turn short, grab keys in the same order, and the chaos becomes calm, correct teamwork.